Hello everybody, this is Iram from Alamkul and today we will be discussing about the nomenclature. Last class we um, discussed about the functional groups and the homologous series and today we will be learning about the nomenclature. ठीक है, तो nomenclature means writing all the IUPAC name. तो इसके बारे में पढ़ते हैं. Now first example, this is your this one. ये क्या है? What is this? This is your in. Everybody know like one single line is in, your double single line is in, and your triple is what? Is your ein, right? And this is with the help of these we will be learning all the IUPAC name. So let us discuss the first question. Let's say this is my first question, and here I wrote like this: your carbon, 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 and this is your double bond. And with each carbon, I'm combining hydrogen because the hydrogen should be four. With four should be attached to the carbon like this. Hmm. So here H3, three hydrogens, and one is already attached with this carbon. Now here, numbering from where the double bond is closer, we will numbering do from where? From where the double bond is closer. So it will be what? It will be, wait. First we will discuss this because this is the easiest one and then we will switch to this one. So this is what? This is your normal CH3, CH3. अब यहाँ पर ये देख लो कि ये क्या है? Your C1 is methane, C2 is ethane, C3 prop, C4 bute, your 5 pent, 6 hex. So these you all have to memorize. ठीक है, ये सब चीज याद करना is necessary. So here CH3, CH3, this is what? This is your two carbons. So here for two carbons, what we are writing? For two carbons, we are writing ethane. So we will write here what? Eth. And why ane? Because for the single line, we will be writing ane. That's why for the two carbons and in the middle one, if there is a single line, so we will write ethane. Okay, next. CH3, CH2, CH3 means here how many carbons? Three carbons. So now we will look this chart. So 3 is your prop. 3 क्या है? Your prop. So it will be what? It will be your prop. And why ane? Because your two single bond is there. That's why we will write ane. So it will be propane. Okay, next. Now this one. So here your how many carbons? First we will look for carbons. How many carbons? 4 carbons. So for 4 carbons, now we will switch to graph. So for 4 carbons, it's your bute. 4 carbon के लिए क्या है? The root word is your bute. Now here, first we will write bute, and in the first number, what is it? Your double bond. So we will write 1 in. So it will become butene. क्योंकि double bond है तो इसको we will give more priority than single bond. That's why. And in the one you are having this double bond, so we will write bute 1 and your ene, which will be your butene. Okay, next is your this one. This is the easiest one. How many carbons? 2 carbons. So for 2 carbons, what was that? Let's switch to graph. It's ethane. ठीक है, 2 carbon के लिए, not ethane, it's it. With the help of that double, single, or triple, we will write ane, or ine. So here, how many bonds? It's 2 bonds. So what to write? Ethene. Okay, for 2 bonds, what we will write? We will write ethene. Now here, 2 carbons and your triple bond. So 2 carbons, we already know for 2 carbons. It is what? It is it. But here, how many your this bonding? Here your bonding is your 3 bondings है, तो इसके लिए क्या करेंगे? आइन लगा देंगे, which is your ethyne. ठीक है, यहाँ पे डिस्कस हुआ था कि for 3 it's आइन, 2 ane, and for 1 ane, 2 ene and 1 ane. Okay, now this one. This is little tough, little bit. Here, how many carbons? पहले जैसे ही क्वेश्चन आएगा, first you all will look into कि how many carbons are there in each compound, in each that the structure. So how many carbons? 4 carbons. So for 4 carbons, it's what? It's again bute. So for 4 carbons, we will write bute, but we can also start numbering from here as well and from here as well. It's same because the double bond is coming in between the 2 carbons. So it will be what? From here also it will be 2 ene, and from here also it will be 2 ene. So it will be bute 2 and ene. ठीक है, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? Bute 2 ene. But don't forget to write the number because number is very necessary. Why? Because in the numbering we are getting the double or the triple bond. So we have to write the number. Number is must. Now can you look here? This formula, your butene, and your this formula. Yeah, this one. See here also how many carbons? 4 carbons. And how many hydrogen? 3 plus 1, which is 4 plus 1, 5, and 6, 7, 8. H is equals to 8. And how many carbons? 4 carbons. And here, if we will see here also how many carbons? 4 carbons. And how many hydrogen? Let's count it. 3 plus 2, which is 5, 6, and 7, 8. 8 carbons. But can you relate these two diagrams? Yeah, what is happening? Your molecular formula is same. Means there also C4H8. And here it is also C4H8. Your molecular formula is same. But what's the difference? Difference is your structural formula. Means can you look this structure and can you look this structure? Both the structure are different, but your molecular formula is same. Both are having C4H8, but their structure, like in वो लोग का जो structure है वो बहुत different है, बस molecular formula same है. So इसको क्या बोलते हैं? This property is known as isomers. If your molecular formula is same but your structural part is different, so this property is known as isomers. इस property को बोलते हैं isomers. So don't forget, with these two examples we discussed what is isomers, that your molecular formula is getting same in both the two structures and your structural formula is different, so this property is known as isomers. Okay, so now we will discuss more examples. So here, substituents. So what are substituents? Substituents क्या होता है? Those who are not included in the main chain. Let me give you an example that here it should be here where it is. No, 1 second. Yeah, let us take this example. So here in this example, can you see this CH3 जो अलग से लगा हुआ है but not in this main chain? What is that? That is actually your substituent, which is CH3 is your methyl, C2H5, which is your ethyl, Cl, chlor, Br, bromo, I, which is iodo. So you have to learn all these substituents. Okay, substituents is necessary to learn. So substituent क्या होता है? Which is not included in the main chain. It will be at the below or at the top, but it will be not included in your main chain. That's called substituent. Two more, your fluoro and your nitro. Okay. So just a second. Yeah. So here, so we will discuss this one. Let me erase this. Okay. Now, can you look this? First, what we will do? First step is to count how many carbons. So how many carbons? 3 carbons. So for 3 carbons, what was that? That was your prop. For 3 carbons, your prop was there. So here, what we will write? We will write first, we will write simple prop. And you can see, like, in all 3, we are having the single dash. Not dash, it's ane. So it will be propane. But don't forget to write the substituents. Here, if we are numbering from the left side or if we are numbering from the right side, doesn't matter because 2 is getting in the middle only. 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 from right or from left, either way. Your CH3 is at the second position. So this is what? This is your substituent, which is methyl. So it will be 2 methyl propane. ठीक है, क्या हो जाएगा? 2 methyl propane. Okay, next is your this. Okay, now this question. So I wrote these steps. So first steps that find the longest carbon chain. You have to find the longest carbon chain. So it's very easy here to find the longest carbon chain. This is your longest carbon chain. Now we can see, oh, we got two substituents also. This is your methyl substituent. And now the second step that you can start numbering. So we will start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from this or from that, either way. So here we can see that in the third position and in the fourth position, what we are getting the methyl property, the methyl substituent. But there are two methyl, so we can write dimethyl. ठीक है, टू methyl होता तो हम लोग क्या लिखते हैं, dimethyl. Two substituents, so we will write di. So here 3 comma 4, first we will write the so first we will write what, first we will write the that numbers कि कौन से number में we are getting which substituent. So 3, 4, and how many substituent? We are getting only two substituent here, which is di. And these are, and which substituent we are getting? The methyl substituent. Here we discussed methyl CH3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many carbons? 7 carbon. And for 7 carbon, again, we have to look into the graph, but let's say we already remember. So for 7 carbon, it will be hept, and in this graph, all are having the single bond. So it will be in. ठीक है, तो पहले एक longest carbon chain है. First step is to find the longest carbon chain. If we already found the longest carbon chain, then we have to start numbering from the either way. Either way in the sense कि we will go priority wise. फिर क्या लिखना है? फिर लिखेंगे 3, 4. If the two substituent is there, then it will be dimethyl. If only one, then it will be only methyl. And then you have to say how many carbons are there? 7 carbons, which will be your hep, and all are single bonds, so it will be your ane. Next, now here, this is your, let's say, question. Here, what will you do? Bromo and chloro. Now you will be confused that from where to start numbering, from the left side or from the right side. Then in this question, you have to go alphabetically. Like B will be more prioritized than C. If A was there, then A will be more prioritized than B. Okay, so here B is more prioritized than A. So we will start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why? Because we have to give more priority to B than C. तो यहाँ पे longest carbon chain देखना है. This is your longest carbon chain. And what was the next step? Next step was to numbering it. So we already did numbering. We have to go the alphabetically wise. So it will be what? In the second number, your Br is there. It means bromo. ठीक है, यहाँ पर है ना कि what is Br? Br is your bromo. So in the second, it will be your bromo. In the third, it will be your chloro. And how many carbons? 3 carbons. Bute. And what? It will be ane. Butane. Okay. This is the toughest of tricky questions. Now here, you will see double bond also, and you will see one substituent also. Now what to do? From where to start numbering? From the right or from the left? But here, see, from this side, from the left side, your bromo is near, but from the right side, your double bond is near. And double bond is also important, and your substituent is also important. Now what to do? So we have to go as per priority. So what is the priority? That your double bond should, or your triple bond should be more prioritized than your substituent. ठीक है, डबल बॉन्ड अगर है या ट्रिपल बॉन्ड है तो उसको ज्यादा प्रायोरिटी देंगे देन अगर कोई भी सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है तो. जैसे यहाँ पर है, so what we will do, we will start numbering from this side, from 1, 2, 3. Why? Because we have to give more priority to double bond or single bond kiske like against your substituent. So it will be 3, Your bromo is there, Br, so it will be bromo. And how many carbons? Three carbons. Prop. And but in the first section, in the first numbering, your double bond is there, so it will be your ene. So three bromo and your propene. Okay, so there you have to give more priority to double or your triple against your this substituent. So here also it's the same thing. Oh, this is the same question. Now this is, look at this. This is what you are having, the two substituent over here, the two CH3. So it will be what? If we will start numbering from this side, 1, 2, and 3. So 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane. Why? Because in the second position, you are getting two substituents, 2 methyl property. So we will write 2 comma 2. It's 2. So we will write 2 methyl, sorry, dimethyl. And how many carbons? This is a longest chain. How many carbons? 3 carbons. So prop and single bond. So it will be propane. Okay. And this is also some of the examples I discussed. That's of your functional group. So maybe, okay, in the next lecture, we will discuss what is functional group. But important is that you have to learn this, that alcohol is OH, which is all. Aldehyde is CHO, which is al. Ketone, CO, on, and carboxylic acid, COH, which is your oic acid. So learn these, and in the next class, we will discuss all these examples. Okay, so till then, keep watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.